Greetings from Egypt. My name is Abanoub from Asyut, Egypt. I'm 21 years old and I am send you very greetings from my city. I'm a third year grade in the Faculty of Pharmacy at Asyut University and I wanted to join your sunshine camp in Moscow called the beautiful city. I heard a lot about you and I heard that you are making very interesting camps for children, and I want to know how you could manage it and what should I learn from them. Um, when talking about my hobbies, my favorite hobby is watching football. I am addicted watching football, and I think Messi is my favorite player. I love cooking, and I love team management. I have founded a sports volunteering team in my city that was unique, and everyone loves it. We teach children and youth many morals and goals, and we made many games. We were a creative team. We are still a creative team. About my characters, if you're asking about, I'm hardworking, I'm a good time manager, and I think is respect very time a lot. Respect the time a lot. So it's my favorite camp to be well organized in time, and I want to know can put a schedule for everything we can do in the camp. I'm good. I have good English, and I can prepare speeches, workshops. I can lead a circle of children to ask them some questions and give them some ideas. I have did it before, and I think I have done that before, and I think I can manage it with some games to learn them English. When the unique event of my life was this team, it changed my life and it encouraged me to travel abroad and explore many camps, many teams, to search for courses for building games. I think this camp can provide me with a lot of information to make new camps in Egypt here. Foundation of the team, it wasn't unique, and I think many challenges will face us. Many challenges face us at first. The number of players, the number of leaders, the number of ideas that will we deliver. Many challenges can face me in Russia, and I want to tell you about it to help me if I was lucky and came to you in Moscow. Difficult to adapt, maybe in weather, maybe children can't understand me, maybe I will be nervous at first, but I think I can watch some videos to learn how to deal with such age of children, and I think I want to make it professional. I lived before a camp for youth, and I participated in many camps, 3 or 4 camps um, with children. In addition to the university age, we have been making camps for 2 years and making new games and deliver many goals. So the challenges can be overcome by I can't ask about, and if I can talk to you, you can tell me the characters of the children. I can the team of the camp can we can help each other to know some methods to overcome this problem. But I think I will use some skills I have learned to make them pay attention to what should we deliver to them. This is the first portion that we must talk about. I have made a lot of camps, and as I said, we are dealing with a sensitive age that we must listen well, we must respect their age, respect their dreams, respect the adolescence stage, and provide its requirements for good growth, for well growth. Difficult to deal with such age that is full of energy and full of imaginary. So you can talk that you can say that it's difficult and it's very difficult, and I know that, but when we are talking about the day, if you wanted to make me a day, our days begin like that. First day, introduction about the idea of the day. Then we begin to ice break like that. Something like at first we can make them, teach them some way to introduce solution, like fishermen, like carpenters, American hand five, and they can sway good way for introduction. I think they can find it funny, and I think we will make games and let them express what they benefit from it. After that, we will make workshops. These workshops can explain what we made, what we mean, what with every game, and what we should deliver them. After they express the feelings, the workshop for me must collect the ideas that I want to say from the children, then I will connect them together. My unique characteristic, and it's my task and my team to send the feedbacks, to make the feedbacks on the games, and train my friends to say that. I think the feedbacks will be my mission if I was lucky, and I have a game I wanted to test you. Look like that. It's a simple game. They will be able to learn. Someone is blind, someone cannot move and looking there, and the third don't speak. Don't speak will direct the man, give him direction in English only. We will not permit them to let to speak Russian. This man will speak, will tell you right, left, up, down. We will let them learn some characteristics in grammar, some grammar skills, and some directions, and simple skills of English. The blind man, after listening, he must move and try to collect the balls for his team. This can be we use these games, these games a lot in delivering many goals according to the idea. I think if we want to learn in English, we can benefit from it to learn some English vocabulary, and to make sentences, simple sentences, of conversation. I think it will be very good. The last portion I want to talk about is that the problems may I see, and if you ask it if I slept, I will not permit this, but it may happen. I think the cold weather, the change, I may get nervous at first, so I want to come to Moscow a few days before the camp begins to know the time change between Egypt and Russia. On the time scale, they are away from each other. It's far, so I want to know about the timetables, and to give myself a chance. I'm not lazy, and I used to wake up at 7 o'clock, fix it, to go to the university walking uh, for half an hour, and it's not easy. So children may fight. If children fought, I would prevent any fights calmly. But I told you before that we must listen to them. We must know the problem and solve it. I think punishment is important, but in a creative way. We don't want them to be like authorities, like a police on them. We must, we there must be laws in the camp. Laws that must be obeyed, and I think disobeying, there is punishment, and punishment be like time tasks that I told you. We will prepare them for the children who disobey or do something wrong in the camp. I think with love, with some discussion, we can make profit in this field and help them to calm down. I think people think I'm a pharmacist. I will be a pharmacist and I can help with a minor role, but I think I will ask for a medical help. But it's the priority more than the health of the children. Talking about Russia, I saw many photos in Russia that have very good landscapes and have many sites, but it's not very famous in Egypt. I don't know. Media don't care about Russia except for the last few days. Not like Paris, not like Madrid, not like America, not like Turkey, but I think I want to see it. I'm very excited to see it. I want to know how things are in Russia, and I want life in cold weather, in snow all the year. How you live, pharmacists there, how do they work, and how can people lead their life? Is it rich or poor? I want to know, have a background on Eastern Europe. We know about Western Europe, we've been in Egypt. Egypt care about Western Europe, but I think Eastern Europe has many characteristics that we can discover together. You can communicate with me on my email, and I want to know if I accepted or not, cause measures in Egypt can take a lot of time to be prepared, and I want to discover what is the result of my video. I did my best, and I hope that you will accept it. Thank you very much.